Dro Kenji is an artist that I've been listening to from really early on, and I love his music. I've been listening ever since he dropped his first project with Internet Money called Tears and Pistols, and it's an absolute banger. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made a beat in his style, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it. Alright, so I made this beat back home over spring break, which is why I did not get a video up last week.
Come on now, dawg.
But anyway, I got this bell sound from Analog Labs and I came up with this pattern right here. The way I go about coming up with these patterns is I just come up with the chord progression and then just arpeggiate some of the notes just to kind of give the melody some more movement. Also, the bass notes in this chord progression I came up with are in a descending order, which is really good for sad and emotional type of melodies, which is a lot of what Dro Kenji's music is. After I came up with the original pattern, I duplicated it into the same sound and just took out some of the higher filler notes. I do this a lot when making melodies, and it just allows me to have variation in different sections when I'm making the beat later on. Next, I got a cool sounding synth from Analog Labs again. Super complex pattern going on here, obviously, but it does do a great job filling up extra space in the melody. Because I'm lazy, as you guys know, all I did was copy the same pattern into a pad sound from Expand. This works well with the synth sound we had before because it's in a higher frequency range, which means it takes up space that wasn't being taken up before. The last sound I used was an ARP from Flex, which is a stock plugin in FL. I threw some halftime on it, then added a filter and some reverb just so it wasn't too busy and I could still tuck it in the back. This is how the whole melody is sounding all together. ARPs are great tools to use when you're looking for lots of movement in your melodies, and I love to throw them in my beats. Before I get into the drums, I just wanted to note that sound selection in making melodies is super important and can go a long way. If you take a look at the effects that I put on these 4 sounds I used, there's not a lot going on. So by choosing good sounds off the rip, it could save you a lot of time and effort when making melodies. Now with the drums I have, there's not really much to say, it's pretty simple. I've got hi-hats, a clap, snare, kick, and 808s. When going about making a specific type of beat for an artist, you really gotta listen to the drums in their songs and try to figure out what's going on. Do their songs use short or long 808s? Do they have simple or busy hi-hats? Do they use a kick on top of the 808? What kind of bounce is the artist trying to create? You just gotta start asking yourself these types of questions and use that knowledge when you're making your beats. And if you're not trying to make specific type of beats for artists, you can go ahead and do whatever the hell you want.
Alrighty then.
For this beat I used a short Zaytoven 808 with a kick on top of that, and I also kept the hi-hats pretty open. Hopefully you guys learned and enjoyed something from this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.